So in today's video, I want to talk about what the lack of nutrition and the lack of exercise will do to a human body. So we're on this earth to not only, of course, create happiness, joy within ourselves and within others, and create moments when it comes to love and happiness and feeling good, but the huge part of our journey is to be able to create more and more of these moments. And in order to create more and more of these moments, needs to bring upon the positivity and elevate it. So we have to keep on pushing forward to elevate the positive messages, the positive feelings, the positive thoughts, overall positivity. We need to keep on bringing it up. And that's where it's, good versus evil, positive versus negative, right? And we can't let the negativity take over the positivity. And this is where it comes to the nutrition aspect and when it comes to the exercising. Now, our bodies on this earth are supposed to be nourished through food sources, through movement, through activity, through social events, through things that keep the mind going and keep on letting the legs move, the body move. And that's why we have organs, we have joints, we have bones, we have muscle, we have fibers. We got everything in our bodies in order to adapt to certain things. And our body is made to move. Our body is made to eat these whole nutritious earth-made foods. And it's efficient. Our bodies can only be efficient and fully 100% energized and active if we are eating the right foods and if we are moving the right way. And moving the right way is movement. Is movement, just keep on going. But what I'm trying to say here is that we can't just give up on that. The lack of nutrients will destroy our bodies. It will hurt everything. It will make everything weak. We will feel weak. It will hurt our insides. We'll get stomach problems. We'll have not just stomach problems, problems within our whole body. And that's something that we can't have. It affects our brain. It affects our way of thinking. And we need to have nutrients. We need nutrients. And if we don't have those nutrients in our bodies throughout the days, then it's slowly going to kill us. We are going to die if we don't. We need nutrients to survive, and that's why there's a certain amount of days where if you don't have water, a certain amount of days where if you don't have food, you will literally die. You will not be able to live. We need food and drink in order to live. We need to eat. We need to drink fluids. We need to have this in our bodies, and what's the main thing of these foods that we need, that we are taking from these foods, is the nutrients. That's the only positive thing that we need from these foods. Our taste buds might fool us by, we want this or that. We want these empty calories. We want alcohol. We want to put in our system. And remember, it's still going down the system. Smoking. We want all this ultra processed and processed foods and junk food and things that lack any nutrients. Putting it in your body is just detrimental. It's going to hurt you. So we need nutrients in our body. The lack of nutrients will cause us to do crazy things. It'll affect our brain. It'll affect our way of thinking. And I'm being 100% honest when I say this, but you are going to literally turn from a positive person to a negative person if you lack nutrients in your diet. If you start lacking nutrients, not having any sort of healthy foods that are going in your system, everything that was once good is going to turn bad. And it's going to affect everything. It's going to affect our mood swings. It's going to create mood swings, not affect our mood swings. I mean, people might still have mood swings. I mean, hey, everybody has emotions, you know what I'm saying? Everybody feels a certain type of way every day, and, you know, people still have mood swings even if they're, like, doing good, you know? Sometimes it might just happen, you know? One minute you're happy, the next thing, you know, something's happening, you're, like, kind of pissed, whatever. But what I'm trying to say here is that your mood swings will be a huge swing. Like, it's not a normal one. It'll be, like, real bad, from being a positive, happy, energetic person to a feeling weak, sad, depressed, and thinking negative thoughts and bad things. You do not want that. And that's because we need the nutrients that we need from these foods are going to create a healthy and happy person. If we don't do that, then it's going to set us off the wrong track, bring us back, and it's going to hurt us. Instead of going up, we're going to be going down. Instead of going forward, we're going to be going backward. It's going to be really, really bad if somebody just goes from having a bunch of nutrients to no nutrients at all. And and I blame all this junk food, all this crap, all this processed foods, and because of the fact that we keep on holding onto them and we feel like some sort of attachment to them because we like the feeling that it gives us or whatever, or the taste, our taste buds take over. And then it starts affecting our whole body, and it's just a bunch of negativity at this point. So we are trying to avoid that, right? So that's the nutrient aspect of it, right? And it's going to cause us harm. It's going to cause us harm if we do not have the nutrients that our body needs. If we lack nutrients, then it's going to hurt us. So yes, it will cause harm if we do not have any nutrients, and we need it. We need that. We need whole foods, whole nutritious organic foods that's made from this earth. So yes, imagine that is one of the downfalls to humans, is the fact that when it comes to nutrients, we are not getting enough, and we are not getting the right nutrients, and we are not focusing on that. It should be a priority in our life, you know? Second thing is activity, movement. If we're sitting down all day, causing our body to be stiff, then not only are we going to become weaker physically, of course, but that is going to cause many injuries. Our body's going to feel weaker, so anything that we do that, you know, now we have to, say you're in a situation where you have to pick up a box and you're very weak, the chances of you getting injured because you don't stretch, you don't exercise, you are going to get hurt. And it's destroying the body from the inside out if you just don't exercise at all. Complete no exercise. Throughout the week, you're not moving at all, you're just sitting down, laying down, doing nothing. Then you're going to be like Mr. Glass in those movies, and you're just going to start breaking. You're going to start just literally be a glass of just everything you move. You just move a little bit, and you're just going to be breaking, cracking. And no, we don't want that. That's another thing we don't want. We want energy. We want strength. We want muscle. We want to feel good. And the best way to do that is to stay active, you know? I'm not saying jump right into it and go crazy. I'm saying take one step at a time. And that being steps. Why don't you start walking around, moving a lot more? And then you can start going into the next section and doing weights, you know? Or do some calisthenics, do some push-ups, do different things. Switch it up. Be creative, have fun with it. But that's the thing, right? My whole thing on this video is if we lack nutrients and we lack exercise, then it's going to be harmful and it's going to hurt us. And if we do the opposite, and we actually have a very nutritious diet, very healthy diet where we're getting a bunch of nutrients from these food sources that we're eating, whole foods, healthy, organic, or we're moving a lot. So we're walking around, we're moving, we're picking things up, we're constantly, you know, using our brain too. So we're constantly thinking about things and what to do next and making things, you know, like a checklist and doing things throughout the day so you're being productive. That's another thing that's key. So, and that'll make you move more, you know, because you want to go out and do things. So, yeah, and then get into the, you know, the gym. Remember, that's cool. Exercise, lift weights, good. Get a sweat going, heart rate up. and you're putting on some muscle. That's great. But my main thing, if I had to say, my main thing is to move more. Don't sit, walk around, run, go do things. If you want to run, go run, sure. But do things that will make you not sit for too long. You don't want to be sitting for too long, laying down for too long, and not exercising at all. Walking is exercise. That's moving. So walk around. If you have a pool, swim. If you go to an event and it's bowling. Bowling that's an activity. You know, you're moving. Movement. That's just do things that are causing movement. Okay. But gym is obviously, amazing benefits because it's the gym. You exercise, you're moving around, you're moving your body. Any sort of movement is what I'm trying to preach here. So, yeah, that's what I got to say. We're trying to keep on moving. We're trying to eat healthy, nutritious foods. And, if you take those away and you lack all that and you don't do anything, you don't eat any nutritious foods or you don't exercise at all, it's going to affect you and it's going to take years off of your life and it's going to hurt you much sooner than later. It's going to be coming right around the corner I'm telling you, if you don't do that. So, and I'm all about longevity. I'm all about living a long, happy, healthy life. Like, why wouldn't you want more memories of happiness, More years of being with family and friends and creating great moments. Why wouldn't you want that? You do. But you're taking years off your life because you're not exercising, you're not eating the right foods. You're not doing the right things, But yeah, that's what I say in today's video. And remember, let's stay active and get kinetic.